And then now there's speculations that someone was using a Wi-Fi jammer. So there were reports of internet outages in that area. And the suspect, like the person in the doorbell camera, looks like they're holding some sort of jammer at one point. So people are wondering if it was like a signal jammer that was being used. A signal jammer would indicate a higher level crime, a much more professional crime.
To prevent someone using their cell phone, calling the cops,
or to disable the security systems.
But then he's like just walking up to the doorbell camera and just ripped it off the wall.
Yeah. So a lot of people thought it could be the cartels that are doing this.
What?
Yeah. And I just don't know why. I think the cartel conspiracy and theory came from the fact that Nancy needs certain medications and because Arizona is pretty close to the border. I think that's about it. I think there was like a tip that maybe she was in Mexico. I don't think that tip was verified. It seems like the authorities have spoken to Mexican authorities and it does not seem like she is in Mexico, at least as of right now. And just the crime does not speak like cartel. Cartels typically, when they're in the United States, they like to run under the radar. I mean, this is like their business. And when they want to take someone out, usually it's someone involved in the cartel. It's someone that's associated and they're really professional. So people are saying, like, if a cartel is coming up to your Google Nest, your camera's getting spray painted before you can even see their face. And everyone is like, is this an amateur? Is this not an amateur? And then once you say it's an amateur, people are like, well, they haven't been caught, so is it not an amateur? Nobody knows. So what does Rio Rico Man have anything to do with this, and why is he detained? Rio's mom is insistent with authorities and later with the media that her son-in-law, Rio Rico Man, has nothing to do with this. In fact, he was at home Saturday and Sunday, the day that Nancy was taken. He was at home an hour away in Rio Rico. On top of that, he knows nothing about Bitcoin. So she's asked, did he ever say anything about Nancy? Nothing. We never, like I told the FBI, the investigator, if I knew anything about her, I said I saw her on Facebook, but I didn't read what was going on with her because I didn't know her and I didn't have like the right to. I mean, I didn't want to read the story. I just go over, keep on going, on my phone because I don't know her. They're just invading my property. I told them they're going in and out of my house, taking a lot of pictures and everything. I mean, like I told them we're not hiding anything. I gave them permission. You can go and search. There's nothing in my house. You won't find anything because we don't have nothing to hide. They broke in my house without a warrant or nothing. They broke my door. They went in my house. My son was playing on Nintendo. He had his headphones on. They got him, put him in handcuffs and took him outside.
This is not Rio.
No. Rio is her son-in-law. This is her son.
Actually,
yeah.
Right.
And then Rio was out. He got stopped at a traffic stop with her daughter.
Rio's wife. And Rio's wife.
And after 5 hours of being detained, Rio Rico Man is released. And he does a few interviews where he states the whole thing was just bizarre. He says he has no idea how he even got involved in all of this. It just wrapped up in this. He states, right now, all I know is that they showed my in-law a picture of somebody wearing a mask or something, and they supposedly look like my eyes.
That's insane.
He says he was honest with authorities. I told them I work in Tucson for GLS, which is a delivery service. So he does DoorDash and GLS. I might have delivered a package to her house, but I never kidnapped anybody. He says being detained was terrifying. I felt like I was being kidnapped. They didn't tell me anything in the beginning. They held me against my will. They didn't even read me my rights until 2 hours later. He says he kept telling them he's not involved. And he thought, quote, what the fuck am I doing here? I didn't do anything, to be honest. I'm innocent. I hope they get the suspect because I'm not it. And they better do a better job and find the suspect so that they can clear my name. I'm done. He says he wasn't given a proper reason why authorities thought it could be him. He has an attorney now who has come out to state that his life has been altered, quote, and now they're living day to day. They're living in fear. So the first thing I'd like to see is Sheriff Nanos and the Pima County Sheriff's Office come forward and say, Rio, this was a mistake. Rio is not a person of interest. He's not an investigative lead. We messed up. We need to see some accountability, obviously.
So this was from the state?
Yes.
Wasn't feds?
Or at least it doesn't seem like they were involved in the detainment. I don't know if they okayed it, if they were in the know, but Rio has not been formally nor publicly cleared by the sheriff or the FBI as of right now. So he could still be involved. There's just not enough for an arrest, or he could not be involved at all, which is what more people are leaning towards.